when I was 6 or 7, I think we lived in Alexandria, Louisiana, and we went camping to like a state park or something. Stayed at a campground, and they had a place there to swim. And if I remember correctly, it actually wasn't a swimming pool; it was more like a pond, maybe. But it was chlorinated. I assume I don't know, to keep bacteria. Well, the reason any pool is chlorinated. But anyway, this was a lake. It was not cleared water. It was, if I remember correctly, it was like the brown water you find in a lake. And anyway, so we went down there. So I was 6 or 7, so Uncle Joel would have been 8 or 9, and Mama and Papa were, obviously young people in their 20s then. So we went there to camp, and then they had the swimming hole, so we went to swim. After we had been there swimming for a little while, I started to feel sick, very nauseated, and so I told Mama about it, and she thought maybe I'd been out in the sun too long or something like that. So she told me to go. She told me to go lie down in the shade over, under the trees. So I did that, and then after a few minutes, I actually got sick and threw up, and so then I don't remember how long that part of the story went on, but what I do remember is that we eventually, after a little bit of time, we went back to the campground, and come to find out that the part of the pool that controlled the chlorine, the chlorine tank that they were using to chlorinate this water, had a leak, and so it was leaking chlorine gas. So, as you might well remember, or to remind you, something used in World War I to in the trenches to kill people. So anyway, so what had made me sick was a reaction to this chlorine gas. And if I remember correctly, actually where I went to lay down in the shade so I would feel better was actually closer to the chlorine gas. And but anyway, so and the next thing I remember, I think we went back to the campground and where there was a tent, and I think I fell asleep and took a nap for a couple hours, and as far as I know, I felt fine after that. But anyway, I just thought about that today. Oh, I know, because I was in the pool room at Carabel trying to figure something out with the air conditioning in there. So anyway, okay, love you.